All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my brothers and sisters over at Patreon. Nope, YouTube. Sorry, this is YouTube. But however, if you do want to become one of my patrons and keep informed, because I can talk about a hell of a lot more things over there than I can over here, and don't have to worry about being censored and having my videos taken down and blase. But I've got a lot of people sending me these videos, and I'm fully aware. I do appreciate y'all information and stuff, but I guess it's something I need to push out to the general populace, because right now I just simply don't have time to go out here and comb YouTube, comb the internet, see what's going on, because right now it's a very important time for us on the community. You know, even though while we're dealing with an extraordinary amount of rain, we are planting, we're tilling, we're getting our gardens ready and our cattle, and we're getting ready to butcher some chickens again, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. We're getting building materials, setting up fence posts, building decks, and restoring homes, and we just got a lot going on in the community. So, you know, forgive me if I don't get back in touch with some of you right now as I would like to and stuff, but there's just simply a lot of things I've got to get done. But let me go ahead and get into this particular video right here, because all across this land, all across America, I know that the mainstream news media is just simply not going to report to you what I am going to tell you and what a lot of people know. I often said it, and if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times, and I guess I'm going to make it 1,001. I'm going to say it again. And of course, I'll say, if you were Satan, what would you do to control the people? And of course, what I've always said was, why? Get control of the food. Why? Because that's where the first sin came into the world. It's by the temptation of food. Now, I've watched slowly but surely over the years farming erode all across this land. Mind you, I live out. I guess I used to say I live out in a very rural country area, but I can't even say that no more, because that's nothing that's even being grown. Not even the farmers who actually used to grow tobacco. You don't even see that no more. You don't even see it anymore, hardly ever. But everybody's got to understand that there is an agenda. And of course, they're going to call it conspiracy theory. Call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. My job and what I do is, for those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, my job is to inform you. You can go ahead and choose to not use self-autonomy and be just like the way that this world wants you to be. Mindless minion, drooping at the mouth, dumb, dormant, docile, demonized, and demoralized. That's your prerogative. You can do that. But I'm here to stimulate thought and give you at least the thought, hopefully, that it penetrates into your mind for alternative thinking. You see, I'm of the mindset that while we know that right now poultry, beef, and pork all over the country and stuff, they're being euthanized. They're being killed simply because they don't have the workers there. The workers are simply not there in the plant to be able to take care of all of the supply. And the demand is simply not there, because people today, when they get their stimulus checks, rather than actually doing something to preserve themselves and filling up their freezers and stuff, they're going buying TVs and toasters and spending it on foolishness like that rather than preservation. And that's why I keep saying over and over again, myself personally, I cannot trust that kind of mindset. I cannot trust people who have that alternative mindset, because it's the heightened sense of selfishness to me when you have an opportunity to prepare and you got plenty of people out here warning, and yet and still you don't want to listen, you don't want to hear, and you expect that you're going to be able to come and knock at my front door, or the people who had a preparedness mindset front door. You think you're going to actually go knock at their front door when you are simply not ready. There's no way, because it just simply ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're not going to sit up here and give you what they got because you didn't prepare. It's crazy. In this country, it's been reported all over the place. Milk, by the thousands of gallons are being dumped. I mean, literally being dumped. And then you've got farmers plowing food up all over the place, plowing it under, because they simply can't harvest it. It's unreal. You know, the food supply is in trouble, and please allow me to try to give you a little bit of thought here for a second. And mind you, start thinking what type of condition that you would be in if those trucks stopped running to the stores. See, because some of you solely 100% depend upon the food supply of America. When you become dependent upon somebody else providing food for you, you become a serp. And you become subservient, and you will do anything you can in order to get food in that belly. Because when that belly hit that spine, this mind starts preaching, it starts talking, and no matter what, you are going to capitulate, you're going to acquiesce and do whatever they say, just in order to get something in that belly and in the belly of your family, which if you would have done over the years, and I'm not condemning you for it, I'm hoping you got the ears to hear now, is that you will start thinking about self-preservation, preserving yourself. You know, I put out some very, very important messages over on my Patreon channel, giving our people direction on what they should be looking for, what's coming next, and what to do. And people are on it, and they're on it big time. Listen. You have got to some way, somehow, change your mind. I know it may at times seem like it's difficult to do, but changing your mind is really not that difficult. It's just that your will is involved. And your will, if you continue to keep doing the same things, is just simply not working right now. Your will is not working in this particular environment that we're living in right now. We've got to, some way, somehow, literally, I would say get around intelligent people. People of alternative consciousness. I would say get around them, learn what you can, because I'm telling you, when these trucks stop running to these stores, a lot of people are finished because you don't have any direction. I give people direction all the time on Patreon. I mean, it was crazy. You see, I have an account over on Vimeo, and apparently, even on Vimeo, they have actually denied my account. They've actually blocked my account on Vimeo, and Vimeo is an apparatus that you can actually upload your own private videos and then put it on your own channel. Do you know that they turn around and says that we don't tolerate, or according to community guidelines, the type of talk that I'm doing? Now I'm going there, wait a minute. I've been talking like this for years. I've been paying for a monthly subscription on Vimeo for years. And you mean to tell me now you're going to start censoring me just because I go against what the government is saying about this coronavirus, and all of a sudden I'm giving out false information and disinformation? What about what they doing? I mean, we got every single doctor, every single practitioner that comes up on here and tells us contrary and opposite to what Fauci and what the system is saying. They are on a rampage to censor and control so-called alleged freedom of speech. They are just doing everything they can to get in front of it and demonetize, delete it. This video is outside of community guidelines. This video is inappropriate. They continue to keep going on and on and on and on. And as soon as you put it up, I mean, that's why I tell people, if you can, as soon as somebody gets a video out, you know it's important, what you need to do is download it to your computer and then try to put it up as fast as you can. I even went to BitChute this morning to go check out a video that somebody sent me, and BitChute now, when you thought you had a little bit of more freedom of speech and stuff, they have actually removed the video. They removed it. And it was a nurse telling her truth based on her experience, what she sees, which goes against the official report. Now, where is it? Where is freedom of speech at, brother and sister? I'm asking you. Where is it at? Huh? Where is it at? No, I'm not optimistic about what's going on. I'm very pessimistic. You better believe I am. Yes, I am. I think that you should follow my advice that I've always given over the years. Buy your own land. Get you a little simple homestead. Definitely get out of these cities. Get out of these population centers. You should have ran out of years ago. Well, I can't get out. Well, I'll tell you what, man. If nuclear holocaust or hell was coming that way, I guarantee you get out. And what it is, we don't view the threat as imminent. So therefore, we're not in any shape or in our minds, and nor is our minds thinking that it is that pertinent for us to make those moves. You see, anytime something is going to inconvenience you and make you feel uncomfortable, you ain't going to move. You're not going to move. Many of you have literally got to have a rope around your neck and drug out before you would actually even come out. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad because if you don't prepare yourself now, can you imagine the type of selfish mindset you would have if you went out into a place where people were sitting there and spent their lives preparing? You'd get there and rather being grateful and thankful, you'd get there and murmur and complain because you don't have the internet. You'll get there and murmur and complain because your food too cold. You'll get there and murmur and complain because things are not done your way in somebody else's house. That's what you would do. That's human spirit. That's human reality. You would do that. And mind you, you didn't prepare for nothing. You're ungrateful, unthankful, didn't do anything, and you will wear out your welcome within less than a week. And it's sad. So supply and demand in this country is literally off the chain. We're watching gas prices drop to an unprecedented level, which is good for us. And of course, what would be my advice? My advice is that if you have prepared and you have prepared for a homestead, go out and get you a nice big tank. Get you a nice big gas tank. And if you're on a farm, fill that thing up with farm diesel. And use some type of preservation or whatever you can use to do it. I don't care. Just buy all you can. And get some type of fuel extender or something like that that's going to preserve the fuel for a while. Because you know just as well as I do, for glory's sake, war. There's no way that the companies are going to continue to keep losing this kind of money and not have a game plan to replenish what the world is going on. I hope it says something to stimulate thought, but I really truly think that, we're being forced into these private communities. And Patreon has always done me pretty good. And I think myself personally that you ought to do what you can to actually get over there and listen to what I got to say. Because, again, I put out a whole lot more information over there and have access to a whole lot more information. You will, truthful information, than you would ever on this particular platform.